Hey there YouTube, welcome to Lux Lumen GR. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Anker LC40. It is a flashlight that runs on both 3 AAA batteries, or it'll run on an 18650, which I already have in here. Now I do want to show you guys one downside to this. I'm going to go straight to the downsides of this flashlight, because there's actually more downsides than there is benefits. Do you guys see the 18650 in there? Yes, does not come with an adapter for at all. The actual shell of the body itself, very thin. It's sure it may be strong. Actually, no, I can almost feel it bending as I'm squeezing it. So, there you go. No fancies, no frills with this light at all. Let's see. Comes in this box right here. Inside this plastic sleeve. What you see on the box here is all the ratings for it, if it'll focus, which it never wants to for some reason. Let's go to this. There we go. Installation for the AAA batteries adapter. And then, oops, let me flip it over this way. This is what comes with it. It comes with the actual flashlight itself, a lanyard, and the adapter for the AAA batteries. It does not come with an 18650 battery. I'll flip it back over this way. No, I'm getting confused here. Hold on, there we go. So it's got the operation, press all the way down to turn on or off, and then press halfway to toggle between the modes. The modes are high, which is 400 lumens, low, which is probably 200 lumens, and then strobe, which is 400 lumens, just constantly blasting in your face. There we go. You also get this right here, so if you're not happy, you open up this side, and then you read that. And you go to here, you go, oh yeah, maybe I'm happy with it. And then flip over, and there you go. So if you're happy, here's all the comments. You know, good things they want to say. And then if you're not happy, oh, call this number here. Call that number here. Just like that. So I guess if you're not happy with the actual product itself because it broke, good thing is they have an 18-month no-worry warranty, so they will send you a new one. Comes with a smooth reflector. I think that's a Cree XPE G2 in there. I cannot tell. Got all fuzzies in there. I can't tell because I can't find very much information on this, even on their own website for this light. It doesn't tell me what kind of. I know it's a Cree. All it says is Cree LED. That's it. Super bright 400 lumen max Cree LED. So not even sure what kind it is. I'm just gonna guess that it's the XPG or something. It's got to be the XPG LED inside there. Like I said, smooth reflector, just your standard glass. Tail cap does come off, like I showed you guys. It is IPX5 rated for rain, so you guys can play with this thing in the rain if you want to. Now, the head assembly right here does not screw off. I tried my darndest to try to get it off. Cannot do it. Just in case I wanted to upgrade the LED inside this and stuff like that, but cannot do it at all. So the knurling on this, this whole finish on this thing is very like an oily, greasy, slippery feeling. There is some knurling on the back right here, on the tail cap. There is some knurling on the head right here, which I don't know why you need the knurling on the head, because the head does not come off unless they glued mine on there really tight, because I cannot get it off at all. The knurling right here, I mean, if you squeeze as hard as you can, still slips. I'm not letting go at all. It's just slippery and sliding. This thing is very slippery in the hand. It's actually a very light light too. So very light, as you can tell, because of how how thin the actual body material is of this light. So I do suggest, because it is so slippery, put on the lanyard when you're operating this light, just in case it does slip out of your hands. Now we're going to go through the modes. It's got 3 modes as it showed on there. Oops. So it's got high, it's got low, and it's got strobe. Turn it off, turn it back on, goes to high, to low. I'm going to turn it off at low for a minute, hoping, maybe it's going to memorize that mode. It does not. Go straight to the next mode no matter what. So it does not have memory, and it does not have the default when you shut it off that it goes back to high. Or, yeah, that it does not go back to high. So I was hoping, because there is no memory on this thing, maybe it would have a default, because online it says that it has, let me read this. I'm trying to read it on my computer right here. Has an adaptive, which makes no sense at all. Maybe it'll even say it on here. No, it does not. It says adaptive modes. They do not adapt to nothing unless you, I don't know, purposely shut it off, you know, on strobe, and oh, I'm going to make it adapt straight to high. That's it. Boom, to high. But this is, to me, I think it's pushing out more than 400 lumens. It may just be because of the battery I'm using. I'm using a re-wrapped LG HD2 battery, 3,000 mAh high drain battery, so maybe that's pushing out more lumens to the LED itself. Maybe it's like, I don't know, overdriving it or something. I'm not sure. But 400 lumens, I think it might be a little bit more than that. It's very bright. The beam pattern on it's great. The color of the beam itself, of the light, is more of a neutral. I'm not going to say cool. I'm going to say below cool, almost neutral on this. So very good light itself, and very good, I don't know, beam. I like the beam profile of this thing too. It has a really good hot spot up close, and then the further you go back away, it'll spread out and even out more. Kind of just get lost into the spill of the actual light, and everything just kind of nice and bright. So what we'll do is we'll go outside. I'll show you guys the beam pattern on the side of my apartment building here, and then we'll do a couple long distance shots to see how far this thing actually reach and be able to be seen in the camera. I'm using my phone as the camera, so the light pollution may kind of distort it a little bit, but hopefully it'll pick it up for you guys. We'll go there. All right, here we are, guys, outside. I just filmed my my first 5 minutes of this review, and the cops kind of pulled behind me and said, "What are you guys doing out here?" So I was out here doing a flashlight review. I was like, "Okay, man, no problem." Anyways, here's high. Oh, no, it's not high. This is really getting on my nerves. Okay, I had that thing on strobe, turned it off as strobe, hoping we go to high. For some reason, it's stuck on strobe. So this light's kind of getting all funky. But anyways, here's high. There's the hot spot. It's not as defined as you guys see in the picture right now. You see a really bright sun circle right there. It's not that defined as it is in person right here. So that's high. That's low. And then that's strobe. And then back to high. So this thing has a big, like, look, this thing has a big spread on it. I mean, it's actually a pretty great light. And like I said, that looks like more than 400 lumens for sure. So let's go to outside. There we go. There's your tree. A couple more trees here. There's the side of the building over there. That's about 60 yards away, which is pretty good. And then that building across over there, the very end over there by that small door, is, I'd say, about 110 yards away. So this high thing, it cranks, literally. It cranks a lot, so. And you got the trees right there, and there goes the cops that just rolled by. They're the ones that just gave me, "Hey, what's going on?" Anyways, this is my ultimate test right here. I like going up top of these buildings here. Up to the top of this tower. Anyway, it does light the tower up, so that's about 150 yards almost to the very top of that thing there. So the light does reach as far as they say it reaches. So let me see. If I go back to right here, you guys can see that building no problem. That's 80 yards away. The building over there is lighting up. The farthest point of that building right there, I'd say about 120 yards. So this thing does reach pretty dang far, which is very surprising for this light. So that's the very good benefit of it, is the color of the beam itself and how far it reaches. Other than that, I mean, it's not bad for it being only a $13 light. But we'll go back up top and give you guys my final thoughts on it. Alright guys, we're back on top. Gonna give you guys my final thoughts on this. The light itself, out of 10, is a 5, 5.5. Reason being is very slippery. The battery being real loose inside there. The spring, let me show you another thing I noticed also, is the spring on this is cocked over to the side. It's not straight, it's like cocked. I mean, if you can look right down it, that's straight, and you can see how it's cocked over to the side. So probably because the spring is so long and all the tension inside of here, and the battery not being straight, it getting jarred off to the left or the right, stuff like that. It's kind of bending the spring. Now this tail cap is, like I said earlier, is not modifiable at all. It's pressed in there with that plastic piece and then glued, so can't do that. Can't modify the light, which is a disadvantage for me. I like modifying lights after I purchase them. This would have been a great light to modify. Put a brighter LED in there and see how good it went. Would throw. But like I said, the head does not come off. Very slippery. The knurling does not work at all. I mean, it's just more for looks than anything else. This is their first flashlight, so who knows. It'll tail stand, but like you can tell right there, it's very wobbly. So if you bump the table, it's just going to fall right over. Does not stop it from rolling. I guess it does a little bit, but not really. So I guess the choice is yours if you guys want to purchase this light or not. If you guys are going to use it for walking, great light, really cheap, just for walking. You know, walking the trails, because it does have a big wide beam to it. It does shoot out pretty far. What else can you use it for? I mean, you can use it inside of crawl spaces. You can use it inside of attics. You just have to switch back and forth to the modes really quick. Now, for ladies that are walking, or even the guys, if you guys see somebody coming at you and they're making you uncomfortable and you got to turn back, you can just half press this really quick and go straight to strobe. And half press really quick and go straight to strobe again. So, you know, it does not have memory. Another big downfall, it does not have a default to high, which I was hoping it would have. If you don't have at least if you guys make a flashlight that does not have memory, at least make it have a default to when you turn it back on, it goes straight to high. I was going to compare it to another light, but I'm not going to compare it to another light. Never mind. So, yes, that. Great for kids. If you guys, if the kids want to have a flashlight like daddy or mommy, they want a flashlight too. They don't care if it's got strobe. They like to play with the strobe, obviously. Get them this light. It is kind of tough for kids, I guess, and it is backed by an 18-month no-worry warranty, so they back their products no matter what. So if this thing does happen to get destroyed by the children, you just make a claim. They'll send you a new one. Give them a call on that little small. You can say, "Oh no, I'm not happy," and then you go to this here. Then you got the, our friendly customer service team will work with you to bring a smile back on your face, kind of thing. So just contact them. There you go. Other than that, my final thoughts is 5 to a 5.5. I will use this for work. Other than that, nothing really at all. I have other flashlights for walking, so this is just going to be a thrown in the bag as an extra light at work, or might even put it in my car for whatever. But yeah, that's the Anker LC40. If you guys like the review, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. The more subscribers I get, the more motivated I feel to go out, purchase a new light, do a review on it. All the lights I do have are not given to me by the manufacturer. I actually purchased them myself, so haven't been lucky enough yet to get any flashlights from manufacturers. I guess I should start hitting them up. But yeah, if you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys could please subscribe. Got to build this channel up. And I'll see you guys on the next review. And there's strobe. What the heck? Was it just doing an SOS? This thing is all jacked up. What the heck are you doing?